had the privilege of being inducted into that hundreds plus on last summer's through hike of Forest City Trail. And thank you, Tom, for guiding that. And that walk, along with the spirit of the trails themselves, were really keyly, primarily inspirational in what I'm about to share with you. I love wilderness as a place. I love it as an idea, as a metaphor. Wilderness as a resource for reflection, for perspective, for sustenance. I like going into backcountry places where the wilderness screams in my face, but I especially love the whispers of wilderness that beckon from the edges of urban walkways and the consciously curated pockets of green and roots and trees and trails. At the start of this year, I found myself sorely in need of those gentle whispers. I won't go into the particulars, but partway through January, I couldn't shake the sense that there was just a lot of ugly things happening in the world around me. Still, I also couldn't shake the stubborn belief that there's a lot of beauty yet to be gleaned in the world. And what's more, that there are a lot of hardworking people committed to making the world a more beautiful place. So in late January, I decided to invite some friends and also some strangers to start showing up on Saturday mornings to seek some inspiration from select sources of wilderness wisdom, to find some sustenance in our encounter with the elements, to experience solidarity from the company and conversation shared with other weary yet hopeful, beauty-oriented souls, simply to go for a walk together. And it's been really encouraging. On our walks, we've made space to invite moments of wilderness into our weekly rhythms as a context for practicing beauty in the midst of difficulty. While strolling the Eastern Prom, we've listened to Rachel Carson reflect on the dual nature of the shore, a place of harsh realities, yet also a world that keeps alive the sense of creativity and of the relentless drive of life. While lumbering along the trails in Baxter Woods on a winter day, we felt for the heat of the sun in the trunks of the trees around us as we pondered Aldo Leopold's reflection on the life cycle of the 80-year-old oak on his land. Mary Oliver, the Four River Sanctuary, Sigurd Olson, the Presumpscot River Preserve, Annie Dillard, Jewel Falls, Dr. Seuss, each have sustained our spirits with insights that met us at the confluence of our time together and our steps on the Portland trails. I love the remnants of wilderness that leap from the Portland trails. I love the insight of wilderness that leaks from cracks in the sidewalk. There's a comfort to be encountered when wilderness shows up, and the best way to encounter it, I think, is at a pedestrian pace. On our beauty walks, we're committed to showing up to the delights and the dilemmas of the wild world, to keep showing up to the practice of beauty in the midst of harsh realities. And I am heartened to witness the representation here in this place this evening of the beautiful tapestry of work being woven together by conscious and creative pedestrians and peddlers alike. So, wherever we stroll, wherever we roll, on the trails and off, let's keep coming together to bolster each other's resolve, to sustain each other's spirits, and to overwhelm the world with our own brand of wild beauty.